So, what are your thoughts on this sing-off that you wanted to do, by the way? Since
I don't know. We might do it. My voice feels all right. You and I, we'll get to it a little later, but you and I have had this argument over and over and over, and I don't know that it's an argument so much
not at all.
As I am a believer that anybody that can follow a song can sing as good as a professional singer. Maybe not the great professional singers, maybe not the Pavarotti type guys with an incredible voice. But let's face it, most guys that have an average, most professional singers that are successful have an average voice. Bret Michaels, Elton John, I don't name them, any of them. Bon Jovi, Mick Jagger.
Ugh.
These guys all have average voices.
Yeah.
They've done well with it, but they have average voices.
I think they have their own style.
And my point is that anybody that can stay halfway in pitch is just as good as anybody that's a professional singer.
Well, pitch is important. I think that's the most important thing, personally.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you need the feel to it a lot, especially in original music.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, like doing cover music, I think if you're on pitch, it's, that's,
Well, that'll be the challenge. You're a professional singer.
I'm not a professional singer.
Do you get paid?
That doesn't mean I'm professional.
Do you get paid to sing?
Yes, and I get
So
paid.
you're a professional singer.
I make very nice money doing it, but it
Yeah,
doesn't mean
so
I'm
there
professional.
you go. And I am a total hack. I am a fucking karaoke singer if ever there's been.
Dude, you're actually a good singer, though. I mean, that's why you said, like, it's been an argument, but not really. No, it hasn't been an argument, because I've told you, like, you can actually sing reasonably.
I can sing. I say it all the time. I'm like a A-level. I'm the guy that can get a lot of good compliments at karaoke, but then when I get out in front of people, like in a band situation,
right.
I am definitely the guy that fucking people wish they had fruit to throw at me. Because there is something to doing original stuff, and I'll give you that. When you do original stuff and you have to formulate what it sounds like.
Yeah,
that is definitely tougher than just fucking winging it with anybody's songs.
Yeah, well, see, I don't know. I would actually kind of argue the other way, because having done both of them, when you write your own stuff, the way like as a singer, the way you sing it just naturally comes out. That's you. It's easy. You just you sing the notes, and that's how the song is. Mm-hmm. But when you're doing cover stuff, you have to do all these different styles. Like, I mean, in my band, I'm doing Robert Plant, I'm doing Adam Levine, I'm doing
Bruno Mars.
Yeah, Bruno Mars, Roger Daltrey.
The outfield guy.
Yeah.
What's that guy's name?
Beats the shit out of me. Outfield guy. But, I mean, and, stuff like, Blink-182 and Green Day in there. So you're doing all these different styles. Right. And it's a battle.
And that's where I say, but if you stay in pitch, you don't have to sound like them.
No, I know, but that's...
Because you don't sound like Axl Rose.
No.
But you do pretty good with, like, Mr. Brownstone.
Sweet Child of Mine.
Or Sweet Child of Mine. Yeah, thank you, Scotty. I like that we got a beer bitch tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it's just like the pitch is true, but it's like it's a little difficult, because if you try to sound like those people, you're not going to sound like everyone. So it is kind of a struggle to just keep your own voice throughout.
Right.
So I mean, I think it's harder to do the cover stuff just because of that. Mm-hmm. Just because when you write an original song, what you sing comes out. That's you. That's exactly how it is.
Right.
So, Oh, well, yeah. But, I mean, that's the other thing about cover bands. Like, if you see a cover band, I know Steph is like this. She was like this before she knew me.
Yeah.
She could never stand a cover band that was just doing, like, their version of the song. She's like me. She's like, no, that's not how the fuck it goes.
Right.
Play it however the fuck it goes.
Yeah, sounds like me with Van Halen. Thank you.
You don't hear an argument from me. I was just at that Cleveland show. I wish you would have been there. Like, the first half of the show, he actually sounded reasonable. And you know, Steph agrees with you about Roth, and she said, "Wow, I can actually listen to this." But then you could tell that he was actually trying to sing. So halfway through the show, he lost all of his gas and was just talking for like 6 songs because he ran out of gas because he was actually trying to sing, dude.
Until Sammy's back in the band, I'm not going again. I don't give a shit how good Eddie is. I don't care. I know he's great. And I'll never see him perform again.
I've never seen him better than I saw him a couple weeks ago. It was. I couldn't even believe it that after seeing him for 20 years, that this at age 60 with a shitty David Lee Roth was where he was the most fired up. Well, it was unbelievable.
The saddest part, and this will tell you where I'm at with it. I not only had free tickets to go, plus I was home, but I also had full passes because my friend Robert is Van Halen's tour driver.
Yeah, he hit me up and asked me to meet him for a beer.
Yeah.
And we couldn't hook up.
Yeah, see? But he asked me, he's like, let's hook up. And I was like, nope, Roth sucks. And that's what I told him. That's exactly what I didn't say, would love to, but can't or whatever. I told him the truth. I said, there's no fucking way am I going to deal with the traffic of 15,000 people, or 8,000 as I heard. I heard that there was not a full room.
It was bigger. The way that it happened, like everybody came, like it was like basically like as soon as the show started, like as soon as Van Halen hit, all of a sudden it was packed because even I said like a half hour before they played, the lawn was maybe half full, and I was like, wow, this is like turning into a bomb scare, dude.
Sure.
And I mean,
I'll be happy. See, I have pretty much settled in anymore to where if a band is not good, I don't want to go. And to be honest, I'm really settling into seeing many more shows that I've seen before recently. Like you, me, and Stephanie are going to Slash. Why? Because they fucking kicked ass the last
awesome.
time we
Yeah,
saw
exactly.
them. And there's no reason not to go because we know it's we saw them, they were great. Steph and I went and saw Alter Bridge and saw Miles doing something else, and he was great.
Yep.
So there's no chance that this show is going to suck ass. There's none. It's going to be great. Now, you and I are going to see Juan, the other voice of Rat or whatever.
Yeah. Juan Crucier's
Rat.
Juan Crucier's Rat, the other voice of Rat.
The other voice of Rat.
Rat's Juan Crucier, I think it's called.
Yeah, whatever. We're gonna go and we're definitely gonna go with phones and recording and ask people why they're there.
Dude, totally.
That has to happen. Just doing, hey, it's Chris from the CMS, and I just got to know, why are you here?
Oh, thankfully I can record on my phone too, and I'll do the same
Hell
thing.
Yeah, we got to do that, dude.
Oh my god!
But that show's going to be terrible.
These guys, like the whole Rat thing is just so ridiculous anymore. It's like, I mean, Piercy's doing it the right way. He's like, I'm doing solo stuff, but here I'll play Rat stuff. Whereas Blotzer's going out like it's Bobby Blotzer's Rat Experience. And
who cares?
Juan Crucier. Just the fact that those guys have to go out with the Rat name. It's like Stephen Piercy goes out, and granted, it might be like 400 or 500 people, but at least he can have somewhat of a draw on his own. If Bobby Blotzer goes out and tours on his own, he'll pull like 50 people. Same, and Juan Crucier, his like girlfriend and a couple of her friends will be there, dude.
Right.
It's like, I mean, come on.
But you know what's funny, dude? When that was posted on, it's at Ripper's, whatever it's called now, Tim's Tavern or whatever.
Oh yeah, the bar rescue changed
the bar
it.
Rescue changed it, which is a fucking disaster all by itself in my eyes. But when that show was posted, like 50 people immediately were like going, and I'm like, why? I get that you like Rat. I like Rat.
I love Rat. Yeah,
but I'm not gonna go see Rat without Steven.
People just want to see the songs played, dude. It's almost the same reason why. I mean, it's basically the same reason why cover bands draw. Like our buddy Billy, like his band draws a ton of people.
Right.
Why? Because they want to hear those fucking songs. And where else are you going to hear them?
But do you? Okay, we're going to see Juan Crucier's Rat.
Yeah.
Do you take this to see? Do you take it in your head as a cover band?
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, it's a cover band with like one original dude to me.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely not any sort of original anything.
Yeah.
It is a cover band.
The Juan Crucier thing, I think, is the most egregious one because he had nothing to do with the band for so long, and he was in this pissing contest with them, and then all of a sudden he comes back for like a year or two, and now all of a sudden he's like, no, I'm in Rat. I'm going to totally bank off of it. Like, dude, are you kidding me?
Dude, I want to see and Neely and I talked about this a couple weeks ago. I want to see some of these other guys that were just in these bands for like a minute doing this, like Billy Morris's Warrant. I want to see that. I want to see Billy go out on tour as Billy Morris's Warrant or
right?
Mike Fasano's Warrant. He's in there for like 5 minutes.
Frankie Banali's Wasp, where he didn't even play live with them, just recorded the record.
But that's way too much credibility. It's got to be. It can't be that. It's got to be like Stet Howland's Wasp. It can't be anybody that was like even remotely a name.
Gary Sharon's Van Halen. Oh, sorry.
Robbie Crane presents Rat. I mean, come on. It's got to be something like that.
Robert Sarzo presents Queensryche.
Yeah, that's a good one. Simon Wright's Queensryche.
Oh my God.
No, Simon Wright's AC/DC. He should be doing
right.
If Simon Wright, think about it. If he put together 3 other guys and did AC/DC songs and called it Simon Wright's AC/DC, I think he could draw 1,000 people a show.
You really think so? 1,000?
If it was all AC/DC and the singer, like the guitar player, dressed the part.
Oh,
like
that even goes beyond cover when you're even dressing the stage gear.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be good?
That's just that's a fucking tribute band at that point.
Wouldn't that be good though? Simon Wright's AC/DC.
Oh my God. Could you imagine? Do you really think 1,000 people? That's a good question. I mean, AC/DC still plays arenas, so would one guy?
I think they might. Chris Slade's AC/DC.
At least he was in there for several albums.
Yeah, and he's in there now.
Yeah, I was going to say, and now he's in there now, so.
Or you could just have Malcolm Young's AC/DC and have not know any of the songs. Just shows up and doesn't know any of the songs because he can't remember them. That fucking Parkinson's or whatever. What a bitch.
It's so fucking wrong.
He's got dementia. So he just strums his guitar.
I just know that the last couple shows have been such fucking train wrecks.
No way. Just the one where you fell asleep.
Well, if you think about the last 2 times I was on the show, I was thinking about this literally driving up the street. I fell asleep at the one, and the one after that was when I got so drunk that I tripped on your step outside.
Oh, that was great, though.
Smashed my face.
I love that.
The rocks.
I love that. A bloody show is good.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
A bloody show is damn good. I like that.
I got lucky on that one, dude.
That was hilarious.
We have 220 pounds, like smashing face first onto a giant fucking pointy rock.
That was great.
No tooth damage, just a busted
and you were
lip.
Like, my fucking face. And both me and Stephanie were like, fucking suck it up, bitch boy.
It hurt
Jesus
like a
Christ.
bitch. It hurt like
I'm sure
a bitch.
it did. I've been punched in the face. I know what that feels like.
I've never been in a fight. I've never been hit, dude. Okay? I'm not used to being hurt.
Hitting your face on a rock, no different than catching a ring to the mouth.
Well, yeah, but I'm not a belligerent asshole that has to worry about getting punched like you are.
Well, I don't worry about it.
I do.
I've made it through. I'm still here.
Well, I'm a fucking pussy, and I'll admit it. I don't fight.
Nice.
I don't want to get dented in the grill, man.
All right. Well, on that note, I think we will change directions here. Gus G has a new record. It is called Brand New Revolution. Has a lot of cool. Has Gus obviously playing guitar, but it has a lot of cool people on it as well. It has what's his name? What's that kid's name? Lyman from Adler's band.
Yeah,
Jacob Lyman.
Yeah. Thank you.
It has Jacob Lyman on it, has Mats Levin on it, has my buddy Jeff Scott Soto sings a few songs on it.
Oh, nice.
So why don't we play some of that? Let me see what we're going to play. I'm going to turn all the way around.
You're so prepared with the music tonight.
I am. It's here. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to play a tune from the new record that features Jeff Scott Soto. The name of the tune is called Generation G.
Love it.
As in Georgetta.
Yeah,
or
sure
not.
It isn't. Sure it
or
isn't.
not. So let's check it out right now. This is Gus G. It is from Brand New Revolution, and this is Generation G right here
on your classic metal show.